Disney's D23 event rocked Anaheim, California this week, and it rocked the rest of the world with one question of, what the hell does D23 even stand for? Well, of course, the D is a abbreviation for Disney, and the 23 represents the founding year of Disney, October 16th, 1923. This year, D23 was held at the Anaheim Convention Center, and we received so much Disney-related news that I had to step back and think, is there a single property in the world that Disney does not have their hands in? During the Expo, Disney gave us a glance at their upcoming film schedule. They have it planned out to the year 2019. So if you're worried that there's going to be a lack of Disney films, don't worry. Disney's got you covered. Marvel fans can look forward to Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, and the untitled fourth Avengers film. Fans of Disney animation will enjoy Pixar's Coco, Incredibles 2, Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Wrecks the Internet, Toy Story 4, and Frozen 2. Quick survey for those of you watching at home. How many of you can't wait to hear Frozen 2's soundtrack be overplayed by millions of people? I can't wait, he said sarcastically. Disney also plans to go all in on live-action retellings of Disney classics. Following the success of Jungle Book and Beauty and the Beast, it is no doubt that we're getting more of these, but quite frankly, the classics are just as good, right? And what would a Disney press conference be without talking about its crown jewel, Star Wars? Disney currently has slated 3 Star Wars films, including Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, Star Wars Episode 9, and Star Wars A Han Solo Story. Which honestly, as much hate as I've been giving that Han Solo movie, I've been following Ron Howard's production and kind of some stuff coming out of it, and I gotta admit, the fact that Ron Howard is tied to this is actually getting me more and more excited for this film. I'm anxiously waiting to see this film. Disney announced updates to their theme parks at the D23 Expo. Disney revealed that Shanghai's Disney Resort Tron ride will be coming to Disney World in Florida. And honestly, I gotta admit, I'm excited about this because Jeff Bridges is a national treasure, and the fact that he's not immortalized at Disney kind of pisses me off a little bit. A Ratatouille-inspired attraction that opened at Disneyland Paris in 2014 will be arriving at Disney World's Epcot in the France Pavilion. Epcot will also be the home to a new Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. Disney created a really cool backstory here saying that Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, visited Epcot as a child before Yondu abducted him, and we actually get the whole story. So I guess Peter Quill's coming back to show off Epcot to the rest of the Guardians. This is gonna be awesome. Disneyland Paris will be getting an update to the Disney's Hotel New York titled The Art of Marvel. The reimagination of the hotel will transport guests into the world of superheroes with comic art, costumes, and much more. Honestly, if I was an Imagineer and I was in charge of this, every single room would have Jarvis. Come on, Disney. That's gotta be a no-brainer at this point, right? Getting awoken by Jarvis every single morning? Make it happen. Toy Story Land will be opening next summer at Disney Hollywood Studio in Florida, along with California Adventure's Paradise Pier getting renamed Pixar Pier. And finally, the news you've been looking for. Disney gave us a look at the upcoming Star Wars expansions titled Star Wars: A Galaxy Edge. Star Wars Galaxy Edge teleports guests into the war between the First Order and the Resistance. The expansion will feature 2 new attractions, one ride that will take you onto a Star Destroyer, and the second will allow guests to fly in the Millennium Falcon. In case Disney is watching, I took some liberties and designed my own rides for Star Wars Galaxy Edge. I present to you Jar Jar hunting. Yeah, you get in the carts, you shoot Jar Jars, and whoever has the highest score for killing the most Gungans and Jar Jars at the end of the ride win. Womp Rat bombing in Luke's T-16 speeder. Yeah, this one is actually kind of cool because Luke brags about how easy it is to blow up the Death Star by saying, I used to blow Womp Rats on my T-16 speeder back on Tatooine.
It's not impossible. I used to bullseye Womp Rats in my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters.
And my final suggestion is let's update the Haunted Mansion by adding a few new ghosts. Come on, you gotta admit, having a ghost of a Jedi push your cart around would be pretty awesome inside the Haunted Mansion. Disney will also be introducing a Star Wars themed resort that honestly looks freaking amazing. It's interactive. Your room has a window that looks out into outer space, and it's so awesome. Disney's chairman, Bob Chapek, had this to say about the expansion. From the second you arrive, you will become part of the Star Wars story. You'll immediately become a citizen of the galaxy and experience all that entails, including dressing up in the proper attire. Once you leave Earth, you will discover a starship alive with characters, stories, and adventures that unfold all around you. It's 100% immersive, and the story will touch every single minute of your day, and it will culminate in a unique journey for every person who visits. Disney unveiled tons of exciting news at D23 this year, but I want to know what excited you the most. Are you looking forward to any of the Marvel movies? Are you excited about Star Wars? Do you think the Star Wars resort is going to be the greatest resort of all time? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.